The first key here, if we want to live a full, grateful, happy life, acknowledge the pain. Don't just deny it. Don't set it aside. Scientific study shows every cancer started with a mental pain. Dapat hindi ginawa yun. Dapat hindi nangyari yun. Napakasakit. And that mental pain becomes now an emotional pain. And when you handle it, hold on to it long enough, it becomes a physical pain. But the thing around it here is, kahapon lang ba nangyari ito or matagal na? Bit-bit nyo pa rin. But maybe I'd like you to understand another point of view. Pwede bang magkwento? You know, my dad passed away last December, and I had the privilege and honor to, do the eulogy. And a night before the eulogy, so kilala akong speaker, motivational, positive. Sabi ko, bakit sa 10 anak ako yung napili? Wala akong masabing maganda. Yun, hindi ako nakatulog. I prayed hard, Lord, show me naman. Ano magandang maalala ko sa tatay ko? Wala talaga. But I did it anyway. So during the eulogy, I just said, Dad, kung meron bang performance rating bilang ama nung maliit akong bata, yung performance mo hindi siya good, hindi siya very good, hindi siya excellent, you're the worst dad. All I remember is bobo ako. All I remember is puro palo. You're supposed to love me, but you did not. And as a teenager, hindi ka lang worse dad, 10x worse ka. Nang iwan ka, nagkaroon ng ibang pamilya, and buti pang sabihin mo, bobo ako, pero pinaramdam mong hindi ako mahal. Hindi ako importante. And my relationship with my dad was really very empty. Parang pumupunta lang ako sa bangko, pag may kailangan ako, parang may withdrawal slip, bibigay ko sa secretary niya, papasok doon sa loob ng kanyang office, paglabas pera na. Never nagpakita in 4 years during my college. And nung gumraduate na ako, first time lumabas, at eto na, buti na lang, finally, makikita niya na ako. I-acknowledge niya na ako. Hinahanap-hanap kong approval, sasabihin niya na. At ang sabi lang sa akin, di ba tapos ka na? Oo, tapos na rin tayo. And I cannot forget that. So I left the clinic, I was crying, and it was raining, para siyang pelikula. And I vowed to myself, one day, itong batang inabandon mo, puprove ko sa'yo, magsisisi ka dahil babangon ako at dudurugin kita. That was my line. That was so dramatic. Even to a point, bukas luluhod ang mga tala. That was my drama. So all I did my entire life from 21 to 35 was to keep on proving. And the more I got successful, the more I felt empty, the more His approval was not there. I didn't even know what was going on for me at 35. Buti na lang at age 35, I was able to attend my own seminar like this. And that's where I realized the person who have hurt me the most is also the person who is responsible that I need to thank the most, because he might not be the best father in my life, but he is the perfect father in my soul and spiritual journey for me to find out my calling. Had it not happened in my life, I wouldn't be here standing, healing people, because I was ready to heal my life. He taught me the most important lesson in life. Number 1, kung ano man yang sakit na pinagdaanan nyo, naging masakit yan, kasi hindi nyo natanggap, nangyari, at hanggang ngayon, umaasa ka pa rin. To accept, it's done. You cannot do anything around it. Number 2, repeat after me, hurt people. It's true. What He can give me is hurt and pain because that's what He got for Himself. That's what He received. And the only way He can love me is to hurt me because that's what He got as a little child. And here I am asking for something He doesn't have. Compassion is the key. He also went through a lot. I don't know. Make up stories. Wala namang totoo masamang tao eh. Baka kaya pain ang binigay sa'yo because pain lang meron siya. But you know the best part? Forgive anyway. And at age 35, that's where I finally forgave him. And because when I started forgiving him, my life was never built the same again. And he taught me the most important lesson, which is number 4, to take full responsibility with life, which means at the end of the day, if I am successful because I chose to. If I am palpak, I chose to. No longer about people around me, no longer about my dad and my mom or my ex, but it's the choice I'm making to fully embrace that I am responsible with my life. He may not be the best dad on a physical level, but on a spiritual level, He is the perfect dad. I'm able to do this work. That in the deepest, darkest, the most painful experience in my life, I found my calling, I found my purpose, which is to heal myself so I can heal other people. Are you ready to heal yourself?